Listen, I was just thinking about something and I was like, you know what? I'm positive somebody needs this message today. So let's talk about it. You know how like a lot of people have an interest in photography and videography these days, and they just love the art form of creating? There's a lot of people who don't know if they want to be a photographer, videographer, or a content creator. There's people who love both of them. And while you can do them both at the same time, from my personal experience, I've learned that it's really hard to grow two completely different things at the same time until you get your foot planted in at least one of the areas, right? So I have my feet planted on the client side of photography, but I don't necessarily have my feet planted in content creation. I'm just now starting my content creation journey, right? And as I was thinking, I was like, you know what would be a great deciding factor on if you should focus your photography or videography business on client work more or more on content creation? It's if you love people or not. It's like there's a lot of people who are super shy, who don't have the soft skills to be working with people, or who genuinely just don't like being around people. So if you love creating, if you love taking photos, if you love making videos, if you love creating content, but you don't necessarily love being in groups with people or interacting with people or helping people pose or talking to people, content creation may be the better thing to focus your creative journey on. Me personally, I love people. I'm extroverted. I'm one of the weird people in the world who actually loves being around people, who loves talking to people. That's why 95% of all of my business comes from client work. Actually, it's probably more like 98%. Almost none of my income comes from content creation, but I love content creating. So that's why I'm starting this journey now. I was like, listen, I got the client thing down, but I want to do some stuff for myself. I have a lot of knowledge. I've been shooting, I've been editing, I've been running a business for 13 plus years now. And I was like, I just want to start giving out game and helping people. So that's what started my content creation journey. But I love working with people. And sometimes I watch other content creators' journeys and I'm like, man, that would be so dope to just create content and get brand deals. And then when they start breaking down their income, they start breaking down like what they do on a day-to-day and all that type of stuff. And I'm just like, oh, like we make the same amount of money. You know what I'm saying? They just get it majority from brand deals and I get majority of my money from clients. Majority of their day is shooting, but for themselves and coming up with ideas. And majority of my day is bringing to life things that other people want for themselves. So same medium, but we just do different things on a day-to-day basis. And I think they both can work out for you. So while I am successful in client work, I was finding myself sometimes like, man, like I want to be a content creator and make a lot of money. And then I'm listening to content creators and they're saying how much money they're making as content creators. And I'm like, well, I make that doing what I do now and I actually love what I do. It's the concept of the grass is always greener on the other side that I'm learning. It's like, even though I'm extremely successful with what I do, I'm still looking over there like, I want to be a content creator. I want to do brand deals. I want to get, $5,000 to post something, $2,000 to post something, to talk about, to review this, to, link up with 2 or 3 other creative buddies and we make content together and stuff like that. And honestly, some of those content creators might actually love to get more client work. So you just never know. So be grateful for what you have. And we'll figure it out in due time. I do think there are a select few people who can make both of them work, but I do think there's gonna take years of keeping your foot on the pedal in one lane and getting a solid footing under you before you can switch over. But I do think it is possible to do both. It's just gonna take some time.